Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that the video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine, as you can see. Kisumu is fantastic, and maybe you could also let me know where you are watching the video from. The county or the country, in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, Rigathi Gachagua is going home. I'm saying that based on the number of signatures collected so far by William Ruto's allies from members of parliament. They've already collected 219 signatures. The threshold required is 117, which means they've already surpassed the required signatures for tabling of the motion. Again, for Rigathi Gachagua to be impeached, they must garner 2/3 of the votes. Based on these signatures, only around 14 are remaining. And I'm told already, because according to that form there, you can see it is 219 people, but it's required 232, 33 or 32, 33. But I am being informed that already they've collected 242, which means the threshold of tabling the motion is already surpassed, and they've already surpassed also the requirement for sending Rigathi home. But Rigathi Gachagua earlier today posted something on his Facebook page, which is going to form the basis of this analysis. Whatever Rigathi Gachagua posted has caught majority of Kenyans by surprise. But first of all, let me just make some throwback a bit, so that you be the judge whether to sympathize with Rigathi Gachagua or not. Remember, I've advised Kenyans to be very careful with this impeachment. It could also be a ploy to divert the attention of the country from the Adani scandal and also from the Chief scandal. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me throw back a bit to Rigathi Gachagua before the election and also Ketu Aruguru before the election.
Na mimi nataka niambie President wetu Uhuru Kenyatta, tafadhali rais, tunakuomba kwa heshima, umebaki siku 8 kuja hapa Sagana State Lodge na ukuja na makaton, uchukue vitu yako utoke uende. Wachana na sisi. Wewe rais umeita mkutano pale Kicheha, ukaita wazee hapo, ukasema Rigathi Gachagua atajua wewe ni rais wa Kenya. Ukatisha Moses Kuria, ukatisha Dede Nyoro, ukatisha Kimani Ichung'wah. Rais, mimi nakuomba, mimi Rigathi Gachagua nimekusaidia mwaka 20. Wewe nilikutoa kwa baa, nikakuunda mpaka ukakuwa rais. Miaka hii yote nimekusaidia. Wewe umekuja kutuumiza. Umekuja umeniwekelea makesi ya uongo. Umekuja umeninyang'anya pesa yangu. Sasa baada ya kufanya hiyo yote unatisha mimi ati nitajua yeye ni rais wa Kenya. Mimi Rais Uhuru Kenyatta na kuomba nikiwa hapa Nyeri, usiue sisi vile baba yako aliua JM Kariuki.
Wakati tulikuwa tunatafuta serikali 2017, siku ile tulikuwa Ngenia, sisi hatukuona mtu ya kitendawili. Kulikuwa ni Uhuru na Ruto, yangu 10 na ya ndugu yangu 10. Lakini kuendelea hapa katikati, ule jamaa amezoea kupasua vyama na kupasua serikali. Ule jamaa ya kurusha mawe, ule mtu ya kitendawili, ule jamaa ya kusinzia kama amedungwa na sasa fry. Si mnamjua? Vile aliweza kufomba nusu mkate na Mwai Kibaki, vile aliomba nusu mkate na Moi. Mimi najua mshasahau. Mheshimiwa the late George Saitoti aliwekwa kando. Raila went and negotiated that the Professor George Saitoti anyang'anywe kiti ya deputy president, yeye hata asipatiwe, bora jamii ya wafugaji wasipate kiti ya deputy president. Raila ako na ile mazoea. And I want you to watch this. Anytime tunaenda kufanya transition, Raila Odinga lazima afanye handshake. Ukweli ama uongo? Kila wakati Moi alikaribia kutoka, Raila Odinga baada ya kujaribu kupiga marehemu George Saitoti, Raila alikuwa pale kama fisi anagojea mkono ianguke yale nyama. Muangalie sasa Mheshimiwa Mwai Kibaki yake na yeye amepita. Aliomba serikali nusu. Na baada ya kupatiwa serikali nusu, hakutoka kufanya demonstrations, alipasua ile serikali na akaenda akajipanga mrengo yake. Kama Mwai Kibaki alisema Raila ni mtu ya kujichunga, Mzee Moi mwenyewe alisema Raila ni hatari kuliko moto. Mtoto wetu Jomo, kijana ya Jomo, yeye ndiye amepata ufunuo mpya. Sisi hiyo ufunuo tumeikataa. Tulielezwa yangu 10 na ya ndugu William 10. Mko hapo ama mmehama? Mko pale ama mmehama?
The reason I've played those two clips is for Kenyans to understand who Rigathi is, who his allies are, assuming they are not falling out with William Ruto. What kind of statements do you think Rigathi Gachagua would be posting today? The truth of the matter is that Rigathi Gachagua really messed up with Uhuru Kenyatta. And I remember in one of my videos last year, I advised Uhuru Kenyatta not to attempt to forgive Rigathi Gachagua. Now let me get to the statement which is forming the basis of this analysis. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And with the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But again, before I dive in, allow me to also take this opportunity to introduce you guys to LemFi. LemFi is a mobile money app for users in the UK, Canada, and the United States of America to send money back to Kenya. They offer the best exchange rates, and the money will be delivered instantly into your Mpesa account. You can use the link in the pinned comment to download the app. Ladies and gentlemen, let us dive straight to the statement which Rigathi Gachagua posted earlier today. Let me just get it. By the time of posting this video, that post had attracted 6,300 comments. It had been shared 414 times. And the people who have interacted with it are 9,000. Only 7 hours. Which means this post by Rigathi Gachagua is actually viral. Let us go through it. Rigathi Gachagua is saying, the use of the criminal justice system to manage politics is an outdated political strategy that was used in the past. So which means, according to Rigathi Gachagua, the criminal justice system is now being used by William Ruto to manage politics. Rigathi is proceeding here. President William Ruto and I, on assuming office, gave an undertaking to the people of Kenya that never again shall the criminal justice system be called upon to help in the management of politics. Of course, William Ruto made that commitment that between 2017 and 2022, William Ruto used to accuse Uhuru Kenyatta of using the criminal justice system to manage his politics, and that Uhuru Kenyatta used to target his allies. So he made a commitment that he was not going to do that. So basically what Rigathi Gachagua is telling Kenyans here is reminding Kenyans about William Ruto and the promises he's making. He told the Kenyans that he would never frustrate his deputy. He's frustrating the deputy. In fact, Rigathi Gachagua was very clear the other day that the promise not to frustrate the deputy does not even require IMF funding. And therefore, it's one of the easiest things. Ruto could not. He's also reminding Kenyans that this guy told us that he will never use the criminal justice system to play politics. He's playing it. So it's reminding Kenyans about William Ruto's broken promises. William Ruto made a lot of promises to Kenya. None has been met. So in my view, that's what Rigathi Gachagua is saying in that paragraph. He's proceeding, I am embarrassed that we are back to where we were. Harassment of my office staff and members of parliament perceived to be close to me has been ongoing for the last 2 months. So Rigathi Gachagua is revealing to us that his allies have been targeted. Of course, I remember at some point Major Dong and the Embakasi North Member of Parliament Gakuya were being really frustrated, their phones taken, things like those. This proceeding, I have learned of a scheme to prefer trump up charges against the 3 members of my staff and the MPs for Embakasi North, Honorable James Gakuya, and Embakasi Central, Honorable Benjamin Gathiru Menjadok. So it means Rigathi Gachagua's employees, 3 of them, are being targeted. And of course, the 2 members of parliament. So maybe there's a link. Yeah, regarding this proceeding here, this evil scheme is to associate them with the violent demonstrations that took place in late June in a futile attempt to soil my name and hopefully create grounds for the mooted impeachment proceedings against me. So Rigathi Gachagua is now trying to tell Kenyans that these guys are really trying to look for grounds for impeaching him, because those grounds must actually meet the threshold. If Rigathi Gachagua is linked to the demonstrations, then his fate is sealed. The only problem is that we have a president who has accused everybody. He accused Uhuru Kenyatta, he accused Azimio, he accused the Ford Foundation, he accused Israel, he accused Russia for these demonstrations. So it means something is wrong somewhere. And he's saying Kenyans are very intelligent people. They know what factors made the people of Kenya to take to the streets. Now he's trying to appeal to the emotions of Kenyans, because of course, the Gen Z protests just happened. I don't deny the fact that probably some people try to take advantage of it. But I doubt if Rigathi Gachagua and his allies had the capacity to organize that successful event, protest across the country. If he did that, I can assure you, Rigathi Gachagua then is not a joke. He will easily become the president of the Republic of Kenya. But I doubt if he had the capacity to do that. And this proceeding, Kenyans also know what the real problem in Kenya are. They surely know Rigathi Gachagua is not amongst them. Of course, Rigathi Gachagua is not a problem. In fact, most Kenyans believed during those Gen Z protests, for those who are following, that Rigathi Gachagua was the only person who was sane in William Ruto's government. The rest were insane. Let our agencies remain professional, follow the rule of law, and keep off politics. I don't know how this is going to end. Oscar Sudi has already responded to Rigathi Gachagua brutally. But let us try and figure out what Rigathi Gachagua is trying to say in this statement. Number one, Rigathi Gachagua, in my view, is trying to appeal to the emotions of Kenyans. You see, this impeachment motion is going to either break Ruto or make it him. According to William Ruto, if Rigathi Gachagua is dealt with it now, then he will be able to fix the 2027 politics moving forward. But if it's not dealt with now, it means Rigathi Gachagua might be the one to deal with Ruto. So the fact that these guys have collected the signatures, in fact, the only thing I'm waiting for is the day this motion will be tabled in Parliament. Who will table it in Parliament? The day it will be tabled in Parliament, it means William Ruto will have to ensure that it goes through. That's the fact. No shortcut, no two way around it. He will have to ensure that it goes through. So Rigathi is appealing to the emotions. Because if you followed the statement, for the first time, Rigathi Gachagua never made any reference to the mountain or ajambia watu wasiguze mlima. So which means he's now trying to appeal to the emotions of the broader audience, the broader Kenya. Number two, Rigathi is also ready to push back. He's ready to fight back. That is the fact. In fact, that's the point which is coming out of this. That you already know that these guys are planning this, this, and this. And therefore, he's ready. And lastly, I think this whole thing has reached boiling point. It has to break. And just like I kept on telling you, or I keep on telling you, the fallout between Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto is going to be worse than the fallout we witnessed between Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta. It might actually have casualties. Whether that casualty is going to be William Ruto or Rigathi Gachagua, we can't predict as at now. Until that time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye. If you watch this video up to this stage, please, from the bottom of my heart, just know that I really appreciate it. You can let me know also in the comment section by just saying present so that I know you watched it up to that stage. And again, if you watched it up to this stage and you are not yet subscribed, the best thing you can do is to press that subscribe button now, so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically also notify you. Thank you guys, and may you have a good day. Bye-bye.